Guys, what's up? This is Riahs Craft, and this video is the one that I have a different outfit on than earlier, but by earlier I mean in my last video that I just uploaded, but as of now I'm uploading it as I speak, so I'm going to be trying to do two things at once because I have to work out again later and then do other stuff that doesn't require me to sit here and make a recording. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on what I was talking about at the end of my last video. This video is about black women and obesity coming from a black woman who's fat. I am pretty obese, but you guys get fat, obese, whatever you want to call it. I mean, they're all the same to me. Like, you're fat, you're fat. I mean, but you know, some people, they just call it different things. I don't know, but whatever. Yes, coming from a fat woman, talking about fat black women in the community and whatever. So, first of all, this is to black women specifically who are fat. Do not watch these videos by black men on YouTube complaining about black women being fat. And by that, I mean a good amount of them. Like, a good amount of them. Because this is what you're going to get from a good amount of them from the videos. Okay, I have to focus. I'll do that later. Anyways, so yes, because what you're going to get from those videos are them probably calling us fat asses, them comparing us to non-black women, calling us this, oh, y'all can't do this because you're fat, you should have done, when you had that opportunity 55,000 donuts ago. Like, that's just the type of stuff you're going to get from them. And I don't know, but a lot of them think that that's the way to make black women lose weight. But that's not true. What's going to happen with that is, while you're over there basically calling black women fat and all this, but using it in a derogatory word to use as a, I totally forgot the word. But by that I mean, you know, when you're trying to insult someone, like, yeah, I'm very bad at explaining things, by the way, but they're using it as an insult. Like, oh, you're fat though, so you can't do it because you're fat. Like, that kind of way. And basically all they're doing is they're making you, fat black woman, you're going to end up losing the weight. And if you're wearing weave, I don't know why, but it seems to me that when a lot of black women end up losing weight, they start realizing, okay, that relaxer ain't holding up with all the sweating. That weave is not holding up with all the sweating. So eventually, through my experience, you know, the before and afters I've seen online with the black women who are losing weight, they end up eventually taking the weave or stop taking the weave out or stop getting relaxers. You start realizing it ain't gonna work. There's too much sweat. It's too much. It's too much work to do. And so now you done lost the weight. Now you done took the weave out, and then these same black men who were making fun of you a couple months ago are gonna be like, "Hey, what's up?" And especially with the whole black men versus black women in the community thing going on, it's like, you're going to be like, wait, so first these men were making fun of me, but now they want to date me. Bye. And then that woman is going to eventually not find black men attractive. Not because of the way they look, but the things that they said when she was overweight. You know, a good amount of them were not trying to do it for, like, health reasons or, shit, bro. I'm sorry, I just hate when people do that. Like, I'm going to get off topic. Like, I already stutter when I talk and everything. It doesn't work out with me. Like, my brain is just always in so many different places. This is how I am every day. I'm just like, it's everywhere. My brain is everywhere. But anyways, I get distracted very easily. But anyways, yeah, the black woman that, you called all these names, they're not going to find black men attractive. So what eventually is going to happen is they're not going to date black men. And then you're going to be all like, oh, see, all these black women, they only want us when they're fat, but then when they're in shape, they don't want us anymore. Well, look at the stuff that y'all were saying. I'm be honest, I had those thoughts too, like, why? What, like, why? You know, it goes to my head, but then I'm like, does it make sense? Don't do it. But that is what goes on, you know, through my head at least. And so, yeah, like, but with me, I can take it, you know, like, yeah, there are some times when I'm just like, oh, but, you know, I'm not going to sit here and have this huge debate with you, like, oh, you're doing this, you're being sexist, or, you know, why don't men have to be in shape? Like, I'm not going to sit up here and do all that, but I know a lot of them will. Trust me. Like, I've made this post on Tumblr, which is a huge social justice warrior site, and it was basically, it was, y'all, it was basically, the post was about, you know, how black women, how, like, yeah, I'm an overweight black woman, but, you know, I'm not going to sit here and lie. A lot of us are overweight, and we do need to get in shape. So I was talking about that, and I had hundreds of replies and reblogs on that post, and black men and black women, they were going in. Like, they were going in on me. Like, they tried to, but it didn't work, because at the end of the day, they were doing everything based on emotions instead of based in reality, that a lot of us are overweight and it's not good. But yeah, in shape black men were mad, fat black men were mad, nerdy black men were mad, thug black men were mad, skinny black women were mad, thick black women were mad, fat black women were mad. I mean, there were like 3 biracials who I've noticed who were mad. The only people who agreed with me were white people. They were the only ones that agreed. And they weren't talking about, you know, black women being fat. They were talking about fat people in general. That's, you know, and a lot of them were fat as well. And a lot of the thing is, another thing, I even had black women who were fat, or who were in the process of losing weight. They were even mad at me because I was calling out how a lot of us are overweight. You know, a lot of us need to get in better health. But they were even mad at me. But anyways, I'm sort of getting off the main topic. I wanted to go here. But yeah, black women, if you're like very emotional, you know, emotion based, I would not watch their videos, because it's not gonna make you lose weight. It's just gonna make you probably dislike yourself more, if you already do dislike yourself, and it's gonna make you not like black men. I'm just gonna be honest. Yes, there are some out there who tell it like it is, but not sitting here calling you, oh, you're fat ass, oh, yo, look at white women, look how they run every day. You don't. There are some who don't compare you and don't do all those things, but they're hard to find. So I wouldn't. I'll probably, to be honest, I'll just go on to some white people shit and just follow their stuff. Like, that's what I do. Like, anything, this whole black community, talking about how black men need to get in shape, specifically coming from black men, I don't, you know, I listen, but I don't take their advice. I just usually go on some white person blog or whatever and follow them, to be honest, because they actually give advice when they talk about losing weight or eating healthy. Majority of the time, they do eat healthy themselves, so they can have a more deep conversation about getting in shape than someone who doesn't even eat healthy, but they're just in shape, so they're trying to tell you to eat shape. But I'm getting off topic. Anyways, the second part the major part that this video is really about, is that, you know, yes, while I'm watching some of these black men's YouTube videos about how black women need to get in shape and all of that, like, there are some times in these videos where I'm just like, I don't like you. I really, like, it's not that I don't like you in this video. You know, there are times I'm just like, I just want to turn it off and be like, oh, I can't, like, I fucking can't. And some woman too, aka Chrissy. I love her videos, but the fat videos, when I first listened to them, I was like, a black woman's, a black woman's thoughts on black women being overweight, because I've never really heard of black women, I've always heard black men. And so during her video as well, I'm just, like, rolling my eyes, like, like, just be quiet. But then I was like, are they telling the truth? And so then I'm just like, I mean, they are. And I guess that's what makes people tick people off sometimes, is that the truth hurts sometimes. And so you don't want to hear, like, when these things go through your head, it's like, okay, I'm thinking these things, but it's only between you and you. So it's like, who cares? But once you hear other people start saying the things that this is probably what you're feeling, and you're just like, no, it's not, but deep down you're like, that is how I'm feeling a little bit. That is like when you I think that's what it is, you know. It's just the truth hurts. But for me, you know, I'm not going to sit here and get mad and be like, oh, who cares if we're overweight? I'm going to continue eating croissants and bagels and pizza every day. Like, that's dumb. But there are people who do that and who say those things. So, but I'm going to be honest. Even though they be calling fat ass this, you fat bitch, and shit like that. I mean, but once they actually start talking about what, you know, when there's like the parts I take them seriously at, it's usually the parts when, okay, like, he's making sense. Minus the insults. Like, try to throw that in the back. But everything else, I'm like, okay. He's making sense. Like, like, you know how they say, you know, when you're overweight, you have less dating options and all this. Like, I've been overweight my entire life, and I had no problem getting guys, so that wasn't, like, a huge thing for me. But reading a lot of people who were before and after, who've been on both sides, well, me, I've only been on one side, so I can't really add in on that. But reading from online, blogs and stuff, and posts or whatever, a lot of women, and men included, always say how when they've been overweight their entire lives, and how when they lost weight, people started finding them more attractive. Even people of the same sex started finding them more attractive. And so, and in a lot of their videos, they talk about that and whatever, and it's like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to sit here and start crying. I might not like what they hear. I might not like what I hear, or I might like what I hear, but regardless of that, it is true. You know, a lot of these things that they say in these videos are true. It's like, you know how men, they're based more on our financial status. Yeah, and women, we're based more on our physical appearance. But, like, you can't sit here and be dead broke, and, like, don't do anything and expect, oh, because I'm pretty, a guy will sit there and be like, hey, you're going to be my wife. Same goes for men. You can't just sit here and not take care of your body, but have some resources. Now, of course, not if you're a billionaire. Anyone's going to want to date you. But, I mean, you have some type of resources or whatever. If you're not attractive, she's not going to date you. Or if she does date you, she'll be using you. Just to be honest. And just being honest. And you guys probably will not get married. Once she's done doing whatever she done took, she's going to end up leaving. So, yeah, like, although men and women are based primarily on one thing, does that mean you can completely throw out the other side? You know, you're still going to have to, men, you're going to still have to be attractive. You know, she's going to have to find you attractive. And for a woman, you can't just sit here and be dead ass broke. Don't have any fucking thing, like nothing, and expect him to do every single thing just because you're pretty. No, it doesn't work that way. But, now this is the reasons why I decided to lose weight. There are so many reasons, but I'm not going to get into the other ones. They're like petty things, like, you know, oh, I just want to go shopping and go to any store and things like that, you know, but that's not dealing with this video. But the main reason is this. Okay, so my first year of college, I went to a predominantly white school. Like, the school was mad white. And, you know, all the white women there, they were in shape. Yeah, you know, they had some fat ones, but they were all in shape. And this was before the whole black movement started popping up. So I wasn't like, you know, I was just, all right, a lot of white people. But the few black people that were there, I'm talking about black women, a lot of us, I mean, I'm not sitting here and lie. Some of us were the size of tow trucks a little bit. I ain't gonna flex. I can't flex on that. I mean, a lot of us were, you know, heavy set. But, you know, that to me, like, I didn't take it in. I was like, okay, she's fat. Alright? That girl's in shape. That girl, so she's fat, he's fat, they're in shape. Okay, whatever. Like, I didn't take it in. But then, I moved to the school. I don't go there anymore because I don't want, it's another video. I actually recorded this video, but it wouldn't upload along as well as a lot of my other videos that I uploaded. But anyways, another way I don't edit my videos, so like if I mess up, I mess up. But anyways, I moved to this school, and this school is extremely diverse. You have Indians, Asians, white people, black people, people from Europe, or people from Africa, people straight off, so I'll say something very, sorry, racist, but people straight out from Asia. I mean, you have all kinds of people, Middle Easterns, every race you can possibly think of, every nationality you can possibly think of, it's here in the city. And so, you know, with the black woman, I see every other race of women. And I'll be honest, dead ass, majority of them are in shape. I'm not going to sit here and flex. Every morning I've been seeing white women and white men running down the block. I don't see any Asians, anybody else running down the block. I always see white people. But I mean, but now I'm talking about as in shape, you know, don't work out, but you are at a healthy weight. It's usually non-black people, non-black women. Specifically, that's what I'm talking about in this video. Non-black women. And it's like literally every single black woman I see is overweight. I mean, I've never seen this many, myself included. You know, I'm not going to sit here and exclude myself. Because, you know, I'm not at a healthy weight yet, so I'm included. But literally every single black woman I see, dead ass, we're overweight. And that just irritates me. I remember this day, the first video I've seen a whole bunch of black men's video talking about black women. Black women weight, but I'm always like, okay, like I put it to the side because I couldn't because you know we're different. Like he's a man, I'm a woman. It's like two different things. So that's why I don't know. It just didn't click. But I agreed with what he was saying, but didn't click until the day I heard Chrissy's videos. I think it was 2 videos or 1 video. I think it's 2. She made 2 on them. And she was talking about black women obesity and whatever. And I did watch Crystal and Karazin's video about that too, about, you know, obesity in the black community. And that was when I was like, damn. Then I remember right after that video, I went outside. I went somewhere. I don't know, but I was walking through campus. The campus is pretty big, so you see a lot of different people, like, all the time. You see, like, 30 races, not 30 races, but 30 nationalities and races or whatever, people within just walking from here to there. Like, that's how diverse it is and how many people live here. And so, I was walking, and I was like, I started looking, I was like, God damn, we are some heavy set women, and that pissed me off. It really pissed me off. I'm just sitting there like, they're right. They are right. And I'm just like, that's why, you know, I don't want to be part of that statistic. That's the real reason why, like the major reason why I want to lose weight. Not because getting nicer clothes or getting the boy of my life or any other reason. The main reason is I'm tired of being that statistic. I don't want to be seen as, oh, the fat, and oh, she's just another fat black girl. You know, like, a lot of us, I mean, we're not, like, chubby. Or, like, you know, like, you got a little extra, or you got a little, and not the right places. I mean, I swear to God, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, really, like, you really, like, boom, like, boom. This is coming from someone who is, I'm a boom. I'm not boom, 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 but I am a boom. But a lot of us are either, I've seen a few booms, but a lot of us are boom, boom, boom. And I'm just like, and it's funny, I'm like, I've never realized this. First of all, I'm not gay, so I don't check for girls, so I'm not going to be like, oh, she looks like, you know, I don't do that. But then I don't know, I guess that switch was never on, but that switch switched on after those videos, well, Chrissy's videos. And I'm sitting there like, dang. And it honestly, that's why I'm just like, even now, like, I'm so embarrassed, to be honest. I'm just sitting there like, damn. And the thing is, a lot of people say, oh, it's because of poverty. To be honest, I wasn't raised in poverty. Okay, yeah, you know, had little struggles here and there, but we weren't like sitting on like, oh, we gotta get Kool-Aid every night. Heck no, we didn't have to do that. You know, like, yeah, we struggle every now and then, but I mean, it wasn't like, oh, we gotta get Krispy Kreme donuts every night. My mom, she just chose it. You know, we could have chose this, but she was like, let's go get them Krispy Kreme donuts. Let's put them in the house. You know, and I see a lot of black people like this. Not all black people are in poverty. Yes, a lot of us are, but not all of us. And I've seen a lot of us big women who are not dressed in fly as mess. You know, got the expensive weave. I mean, looking fly. But, so it's not that you can't afford it. It's that you don't want to, or you don't know, or you don't care. You know, and so I'm just sitting there like, it makes me irritated. Like, I don't know. I already know I'm going to get a whole bunch of hate for this video. This video is 20 minutes long. I don't edit my videos, but I mean, God dang, you know, it just irritates me that, first of all, a lot of us are so out of shape, you know, and worst of all is that I'm part of it, you know, and that just makes me like, dang, like, and this is coming from obese, overweight, fat, a boom, or whatever you want to say, person, black woman. So, you know, and I don't know, I just don't, first, you know, before this whole race thing, I didn't want to be fat to be in the fat statistic. But now that I'm black, you know, now that I am black, but now that, you know, the whole black movement and whatever came on, I started watching all these black YouTubers, but not the pro-blacks. A lot of them are not really pro-black. They're kumbayas. I don't fuck with them. But anyways, like, it's just, it makes me mad. You know, it's like, even, shit, my job, oh my god, oh my fucking god, like, our job is like it's pretty diverse. It's only races that really, there's like 1, 2, 3 Asians, and everyone else is black or white. Literally, majority of black women that work there were fat, and I'm one of them. So don't be saying, oh, well, you're fat too, so I don't know why you're talking about us, bitch. I just said I'm fat too. You know, like, I said it. It's obvious. You know, and I mean, a lot of ones in my job, I'm literally out of all the big black chicks in my job. But there are no big white chicks, but there's one of them. Out of all the white chicks in my job, only one of them are, she's really nice, but she's a boom, boom, boom. Probably an extra boom in the next couple of years. And she works in a different compartment, so you don't see her. She's not in the public eye that much. Haha, there's a pun, but you guys don't know what it is. Haha. But yeah, a lot of, and then just, I'm just sitting here, like, I just look, and I'm like, God, it makes me upset. Now I see how a lot of y'all, you know, black people, I don't know what to call y'all, but the ones who are like the Cynthia G's, I heard Cynthia G, did she talk about it once? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. I probably seen the video but didn't click on it. Or is that about something else? Dang, I don't know. But I know you like the whole Chrissy's, the G.I. Joe man. I mean, what's his name? Sarge. Wait, what was I saying? I ain't trying to roast him. I'm not trying to roast him. I don't know. I usually call him Captain in my head. That's what I call him, because it's Sarge. Like, you know, Sergeant. You know, that's just, okay. Let me stop. But now I see where they're coming from, you know. And it makes me mad that a lot of black men, y'all are included. Just don't sit here and be like, oh, we're fat because y'all be egging us on. And I'll be like, dang. And whenever a black person does come out and talk about the black community and whatever, being overweight, a lot of y'all are like, oh, no, it's okay, she's big. Big people who should be loved too. I'm not saying you shouldn't be loved. I'm just saying, like, there's a pause. You know, this video is getting too long. I said what I had to say. I don't know, man. It's that's why I can't wait to get down to a smaller size, so that I no longer have to be part of this negative statistic, because it's honestly annoying. You know, you just look and you see so many of us are overweight. And, you know, it's not chubby. It's usually boom or boom boom or boom boom boom. Or sometimes it's a boom 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 boom. You know, sometimes like a boom times 10. Like, that's how it is sometimes. I'm just like, irritating. I mean, I'm repeating myself pretty much. But that is it for this video, y'all. I will be making another one about, I don't know, I make a lot of videos that can't be uploaded for some reason. Yeah. But anyways, that is it for this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.